Ezra chapter 3 depicts the return of the Jewish exiles to Jerusalem and their initial efforts to rebuild the temple of the Lord. As the people settle back into their homeland, their first priority is to reinstate the worship of God according to the traditions of their ancestors. They gather together as one unified community under the leadership of Jeshua the high priest and Zerubbabel the governor, demonstrating their commitment to restoring the sacred rituals and practices. The chapter begins with the re-establishment of the altar on its original site, where burnt offerings are presented to the Lord. This act of worship signifies the renewal of the covenant between God and His people and serves as a symbol of their dedication to Him. Despite the challenges they face, including opposition from neighboring peoples, the returning exiles remain steadfast in their resolve to honor God and rebuild His temple. Following the restoration of the altar, preparations are made for the rebuilding of the temple. The people gather materials, including cedar logs from Lebanon and other resources, and appoint skilled workers to oversee the construction project. With great enthusiasm and determination, they lay the foundation of the temple, marking a significant milestone in the process of rebuilding their religious center. Amidst the joyous celebration of the laying of the temple's foundation, the elders and priests lament the stark contrast between the glory of Solomon's temple and the modest beginnings of this new structure. Nevertheless, they rejoice in the progress made thus far and offer praise and thanksgiving to the Lord for His faithfulness. Ezra chapter 3 serves as a poignant reminder of the resilience and faith of the Jewish people as they embark on the monumental task of rebuilding their temple and renewing their commitment to God. Let's now read Ezra chapter 3. And when the 7th month was come, and the children of Israel were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem. Then stood up Jeshua the son of Jozadak, and his brethren the priests, and Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and his brethren, and builded the altar of the God of Israel, to offer burnt offerings thereon, as it is written in the law of Moses the man of God. And they set the altar upon his bases, for fear was upon them because of the people of those countries, and they offered burnt offerings thereon unto the Lord, even burnt offerings morning and evening. They kept also the Feast of Tabernacles, as it is written, and offered the daily burnt offerings by number, according to the custom, as the duty of every day required. And afterward offered the continual burnt offering, both of the new moons, and of all the set feasts of the Lord that were consecrated, and of every one that willingly offered a freewill offering unto the Lord. From the first day of the 7th month began they to offer burnt offerings unto the Lord. But the foundation of the temple of the Lord was not yet laid. They gave money also unto the masons, and to the carpenters, and meat, and drink, and oil, unto them of Zidon, and to them of Tyre, to bring cedar trees from Lebanon to the sea of Joppa, according to the grant that they had of Cyrus king of Persia. Now in the 2nd year of their coming unto the house of God at Jerusalem, in the 2nd month, began Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and Jeshua the son of Jozadak, and the remnant of their brethren the priests and the Levites, and all they that were come out of the captivity unto Jerusalem, and appointed the Levites, from 20 years old and upward, to set forward the work of the house of the Lord. Then stood Jeshua with his sons and his brethren, Kadmiel and his sons, the sons of Judah, together, to set forward the workmen in the house of God, the sons of Henadad, with their sons and their brethren the Levites. And when the builders laid the foundation of the temple of the Lord, they set the priests in their apparel with trumpets, and the Levites the sons of Asaph with cymbals, to praise the Lord, after the ordinance of David king of Israel. And they sang together by course in praising and giving thanks unto the Lord, because He is good, for His mercy endureth forever toward Israel. And all the people shouted with a great shout, when they praised the Lord, because the foundation of the house of the Lord was laid. But many of the priests and Levites and chief of the fathers, who were ancient men, that had seen the first house, when the foundation of this house was laid before their eyes, wept with a loud voice, and many shouted aloud for joy, so that the people could not discern the noise of the shout of joy from the noise of the weeping of the people, for the people shouted with a loud shout, and the noise was heard afar off. This ends our reading of Ezra chapter 3.